Alright, so here we go with the second part of this video for the month of May. We're going to start with some bucks. These are some young bucks that's growing out. I'm still showing some of them I can't show. And there's some new ones that you're unfamiliar with. Actually, I think all of these are new to you. So here we go. First up, with his butt shining, is a young junior red buck. His name is Nebo. And again, he came out of Rum Buns Rabbitry out of Missouri. We are very proud to have him. I believe he has already earned one leg. He's a really nice buck. I'm looking forward to having some babies out of him in a few months. And here we have a new broken red buck. He came out of Wisconsin. He's from the Fisher Rabbitry. I'm looking forward to seeing him grow up and see how he turns out. Last weekend he won Best of Variety, which earned him his first show leg. So hopefully he'll continue to develop and mature into what we need. Here we have another nice young red buck. He is out of She-Devil and Sorrel, and I really like this buck. However, I've got so many red bucks right now, I really don't know what to do with him. I kind of like to show him, but I need to open up some cages, so I don't know if I'm going to show him or sell him. But he is such a super nice buck. I really like this guy. Here on the bottom, in the first hole, we have a broken blue buck. His name is Jasper. He came from Southern Illinois, out of the Foist Rabbitry. I'm really pleased to have him. He is very beautiful. And then here we have another new buck. I've got a lot of new bucks, guys. This guy came out of Northern Illinois, the Smith Rabbitry. He came with Nellie. His name is Kirby, so we're happy to have him. He is blue. I don't know what the lighting looks like in here, but he is a blue. And here's a junior white buck. He is out of Mustang Sally and Saugai. Currently, I'm holding him to grow him out and see what he looks like. If he turns out what I need, I plan on breeding him to a couple of the new white does, or what I'm referring to as white. Again, I will get to that when we get to the babies. I'll explain what I mean by referring to white. But this is my white buck. I have not named him yet. I'm going to wait and see if he's actually going to stay. At this point, I think he will. But I'm always on the lookout for something better. So if I find something better, I might. Or if he grows up to be super nice, then he'll stay. Right now, he's just hanging around and growing out to see what he does. Here we are out in the show barn, and these are most of these bucks. You know, there are a couple new ones out here that you'll get introduced to. The other ones are seniors that's been around for a little while, and eventually my bucks will be moved to the brood barn. We're still working on finishing up the barn, and I still got to build more cages for the bucks. But for now, this side is buck barn and the other side's babies. So let's take a look and see what everyone knows is my beautiful red buck, Sorrel. He's had quite a few babies. I use him to breed with She-Devil and J6. And they've all had really nice kits so far. So he'll be staying around for a while longer. But at some point I'm going to have to make a call somewhere, because I just have too many red bucks right now. But I just can't stand to let any of them go for the moment. But that's Sorrel. And then here we have, oh, I forgot to mention, Sorrel came out of Oklahoma. He's from the Chug Holes Rabbitry. Then we have Pine Bluff, and Pine Bluff is now a senior, and he has, I know he has at least one leg, and he is out of Rum's Buns. And then here's Bazooka Joe. Bazooka Joe is in sad shape. He's all matted, and he's been working hard, and he's blowing his coat, and he's matted, and he just looks awful. But he is currently my one and only broken red herd sire. I have another one, the broken red in the barn that came out of Wisconsin. His name is Carlisle. I'll be using him in the next month or so, or I don't know, maybe I'll use him this weekend. We'll see what happens. But currently, Bazooka Joe is my only broken red herd sire. Here we have one of Bazooka Joe's boys. He is a homegrown boy. He is out of Bazooka Joe and Morning Star, and he has earned one leg for sure. I think two. I really like this guy, and he's super nice. I really don't need him, but at this point I'm afraid to let him go because I just like the guy so much. So he's going to hang around for a little bit longer. I may sell him, and then I may put him in the breeding program at least for a little while. I really don't know what to do with this guy. But you can tell he is definitely ready to be a herd sire. He's spraying everywhere, just like rabbits do. Dave, and Dave, believe it or not, is black. I just brought him home. I've had my eye on this rabbit for quite a while. I've seen some of his babies. Actually, I have some of his babies. 56 and Daisy is actually out of Dave. And he throws some beautiful babies. So I've had my eye on this guy for a while. And his previous owner finally decided to give him up. So I jumped at the chance to bring him home. I'm getting ready to use him for breeding this weekend. I can't wait to have more babies out of him. I'd like to see what him and Bloomer and him and Biggers will give me. I expect great things out of this guy. And this guy you have met before. He is new to me as far as ownership. This is Franz. And Franz was on loan to me a couple months ago. And I now currently have 2 litters out of him. They are just turned 8 weeks old. They're just weaned. So I'm waiting to see how they turn out. This guy is 11 pounds, 4 ounces or something like this. This guy's really big. He can't be shown because he's overweight max. But he's just a really big guy, and he throws some really nice kits. I really like the body type on this fella, even though he is large. I just really like this guy. I really didn't need another broken black buck. But man, how could I say no to such a beautiful buck? I just had to have him. So he is my new guy. This is Franz. I didn't rename these 2. They came to me with those names, and so I'm just gonna leave it at that. We have Bigelow, and Bigelow's kind of hiding. Let me see if he's been playing in his water bowl. Bigelow is a grand champion, and he is homebred. He is out of Ink and Bloomer, so he will be here for quite a while. Next to him is Ink, and that is, of course, Bigelow's dad. So he's been here for quite a while. I've had him for a year and a half. He originally came out of the Weebly Rabbitry in Oklahoma. I got him when he was just a youngster, and he's one of my favorite bucks, so he will be here for quite a while longer. That's it for the bucks. I've got way too many bucks, but they all have something that I need and want. I have 5 red bucks, 5 or 6 red bucks. I can't keep them all. I'm gonna have to choose to sell some. I'm not ready to make that choice right now. Currently, I still have plenty of cages and plenty of space, so for now I'm gonna hang on to them. But I'm gonna have to make some choices and start selling some bucks. So if you're in the market for a red buck, get a hold of me. I might have something you want. I don't know. Alright, let's move on to the 3rd section of this video, all the babies. Thanks for watching, and until we speak again, God bless.